welcome to the project we did for Matlab. This is going to be Group 7, Sean Coe, George Adams, Nathan Plum. We are going to run through some code here and show you what the sample outputs are and explain a little bit further what the code means. The first thing we do is, I have it broken up in sections right now so that I can run through the data and show the output, but the final will run all as smoothly as one when it is submitted. The first thing that's going to come up is, you see there's a table here. It's got all the pitchers' names and all the player IDs that correspond to them. The second part is a user menu so they can choose a statistic that they want to look at further. For example, when I hit run section, you're going to have a menu up in the left hand corner. I choose strikeouts. It's going to give me a bar graph, and it doesn't have pitchers' names, but it has player IDs along the bottom, and it has total strikeouts. So you can see that there's a pretty wide distribution throughout the league for strikeouts, but that doesn't necessarily mean they didn't excel at other statistics. This will help coaches be able to look and see where their players are sitting versus where the normal is, and look at the bar graph and be able to see if there's a correlation throughout the league. The third part is a user input, basically a calculator. You can calculate if your pitchers are performing to the league average. And in this case, the league average is 60.3 strike percentage. So when I hit run section, most pitchers throw around 3,000 pitches, and then the number of strikes generally around 2,300, and you can see that's above league average because it is above 60.3%. This will help coaches have a calculator to where they can do this math quickly, not have to do it by hand, and they'll know whether their pitchers need to improve their strike percentage or they are in a good zone of where they're throwing enough strikes and still getting strikeouts. The next section is testing the function that we have created. There will be a separate file with the function submitted as well. This function essentially allows the user to determine a pitcher data is our variable for the data. 67 is the percentage they want to see which pitchers are above. It'll give you all the names of the pitchers above that percentage. And as you can see, it's a very select list. Out of the 58, there's about 8 of them that are above 67%, but as that number decreases, more pitchers will be shown. That'll help coaches be able to see where their guys are in the league, how they're performing compared to other top pitchers. Are they underperforming? Are they overperforming? The next is a loop that will essentially show you how many pitchers are above the mean for total pitches per season. So this will tell you, are your guys getting hurt? Are they lasting throughout the season? Are they throwing deep into games? Or are they not doing as well early in games, so they're not getting as many innings as other pitchers? And as you can see, there's 32 pitchers above the mean for total pitches. The next section is statistical analysis. This essentially is what a coach would do to look at his analysis. You have some normal distribution plots, some CDF plots. You also have the mean, the min, the max. It's just basic statistical analysis to help improve coaches' understanding and to save time. Run the section. This is the normal distribution model, and then this is the cumulative distribution model. Both fairly good curves, fairly smooth, very good, little bit off there, but still good CDF. The next section is our graphic user interface, and this allows the user to choose a statistic and look at it, how it varies with other statistics. It gives them a good understanding, and they will be able to see correlations with other statistics.